YouTube, another video for you. All right. I can't believe you guys are still watching all my videos and just listening to me. So I don't know, maybe it's got to do with the voice. But this video is what's it like growing up without a father. Now, for many unfortunate people, not just black youths, this is an everyday occurrence. Okay, but what is it like really? Long story short, you don't have an identity. You don't know where you're from. So in one way, it's kind of freeing because you don't have to have any stigmas attached or associated. You don't have to live up to anything. But at the same time, it also kind of gives you this thing of you don't have a heritage. You don't have somewhere, a direction to look. You don't know if you can say, yeah, my family came from the military, or yeah, we're cooks, or we're goldsmiths, or, you know, we come from a long line of fighters, or whatever. Something to at least base your life off of. If you have at least a mother, then you know that her working one job, two jobs, or whatever else is always hard. She's got to come home, cook, clean, feed, get you, showered and fed and to bed and up and all that stuff, and then go to work. And I know it was super hard for my mother, Ella Marie Lovett. God rest her soul. She did an amazing job against all odds in an industry where she was one of the groundbreaking people. Where is it actually? Is right here? Hold on, one second. She was one of the first people here in the state of Wisconsin to be a part of Manpower when the first computers were coming out, the first servers were coming out, writing software was a thing. And so she actually was making a pretty decent income, but not compared to the people whose work she had to redo or whatever else. But yet she was the one who got the blame for a lot of stuff. So it was really, really pretty dirty, if you ask me. But for posterity as well, this is her. I know this was about fathers, but in all actuality, this was my father. This woman right here was the reasoning behind me going to college and getting education, getting involved in business, not taking no for an answer, continuing to strive and struggle through things. So what is it like to not have a father? It's horrible. But when you're raised by a mother who was a father and gave you freedom to be a man and to be responsible for your own actions, was glorious. And to her, I can never repay you. So hopefully if you're out there listening somewhere in the ethers of spirit, heaven, wherever, just know that I thank you. But back to the father part. Well, my father and I did eventually become friends. After years of me taking him his mail and basically pining for attention and time, I finally gave up. And it was at that point in time he got old and realized, hey, my son is not a bad man, and I should get to know him. And sadly, that was only about a year or so of our time before he ends up passing away. So now that both of those doors for parents being gone is closed, it's a little harder on you. You feel like the weight is on you now, and it is. I have a generation behind me. Right here in the picture, as you can see. And so I try to make sure I do my best in all things to make sure he knows that his dad loves him and make sure that he is raised, with a father who loves him. So what is it like? I don't have a lot of information to give my son. And so that kind of hurts. I don't have a lot of things that I wish I could have shared. We didn't have Christmases that were normal or holidays or things of that nature. So it hurts and it sucks, but it's a pain. It's a cut that never heals and will always bleed a little bit. And every year of your life, it bleeds a little bit less, but it still always hurts. And so you have to become the new person. You have to become strong enough to carry that, to go forward and to do better for those behind you and for those you're responsible for. So yeah, if you're out there and you're a father and you're watching this, God bless you guys for doing your job. If you're a man out there who's not taking care of his kids, get the game up, all right? And if you're a mother out there who is taking care of your children by yourself, God bless you too for being mother and father, all right? And for you single fathers out there, like I said, doing a good job, you're being mother and father, you too. My hat goes off to you, all right? Because it's not easy being a single parent or any of that kind of stuff. So thanks, guys. All right, Bad Wolf over and out.